Alaikum. Today we will discuss pantothenic acid, which is also vitamin B5. Pantothenic acid is made up of beta alanine plus pentoic acid. The active form of vitamin B5 is CoA. In tissues, this vitamin is present almost entirely in the form of CoA and largely bound to proteins, which are the apoenzymes. The structure of coenzyme A: pantothenic acid is joined on one side with adenosine 3-phosphate by a pyrophosphate bridge, and on the other side it is joined by a peptide linkage to beta mercaptoethanolamine, which is obtained from an amino acid cysteine. Okay, now this beta mercaptoethanolamine has a terminal thiol group, which is the active site of coenzyme molecule. Okay, here I'll show you. See, this pentoic acid and beta alanine is making pantothenic acid, and pantothenic acid is linked by a pyrophosphate bridge to adenosine 3-phosphate, and it is linked by a peptide linkage to beta mercaptoethanolamine, and this has a thiol group, which is the active site of vitamin B5. Pantothenic acid is a component of CoA which functions in the transfer of acyl groups. Now, this CoA contains a thiol group that carries acyl compounds as activated thiol esters. This CoA gets attached to fatty acids and they act as thiol esters. So, example of such structures are succinyl CoA. When succinate combines with CoA, it gives you succinyl CoA. Fatty acyl CoA, when fatty acids combines with CoA, it gives you fatty acyl CoA. And acetyl CoA, when acetate combines with CoA, it gives you acetyl CoA, and hence their biochemical functions. Dietary sources: kidney, liver, egg yolk and yeast, cereals and legumes. These are the excellent food sources for vitamin B5. Fair sources include skimmed milk, chicken, certain fish, sweet potatoes, molasses. The vegetables and fruits, most of them are rather poor sources. Okay, the richest known source of pantothenic acid is royal jelly. Royal jelly is also the richest source of biotin and pyridoxine, which we will be studying further. Pantothenic acid deficiency is not well characterized in humans because and thus there is no RDA that has been established. Okay, so there is no deficiency that has been seen in humans over the years. So thus there is no recommended dietary allowance for it, though there might be some mild symptoms of the deficiency. So, intestinal absorption: when found in foods, most pantothenic acid is in the form of CoA or ACP, that is the acyl carrier protein. For the intestinal cells to absorb them, it must be free, the free pantothenic acid, rather than combined with something. The free pantothenic acid can be absorbed easily. Transported in blood as pantothenic acid, 15 to 45 microgram per 100 ml. Storage: it is present in all tissues in small amounts, the highest concentration occurring in liver and kidney. So, mechanism of action. So, I told you they combine with something and then they have this biochemical functions. So, if acetate combines with CoA, it is going to give you acetyl CoA. So, it readily combines with acetate to form acetyl CoA or active acetate, which is metabolically active. Now, the sulfur bond of acetyl CoA is a high energy bond, and they have just compared it to the phosphate bond of ATP in terms of energy. Now, so in the form of active acetate or acetyl CoA, it participates in various metabolic functions, some of them which are: it is utilized directly by combination with oxaloacetate to form citric acid, which initiates TCA cycle. So, the Krebs cycle, when acetyl CoA combines with oxaloacetate, it gives you citric acid, and this is the first step of the Krebs cycle. Then acetylcholine formation, then for acetylation reactions, then for synthesis of cholesterol, acetyl-CoA used, then for the formation of ketone bodies, acetyl-CoA is used. Then acetyl-CoA and malenyl-CoA are used in the synthesis and elongation of fatty acids. This is when you study about the synthesis of fatty acid, it starts with the malenyl-CoA and acetyl-CoA. Formation of active succinate. Succinate combines with CoA to give you succinyl-CoA, which is further involved in heme synthesis and degradation of ketone bodies by extrahepatic tissues. So these are some functions as acetyl-CoA and succinyl-CoA. They have this role in lipid metabolism. They have a role in oxidation of fatty acid, that is beta oxidation of fatty acid. So I'm not going to go in the detail because you haven't studied about it. Then they have a role in biosynthesis of fatty acid that I already told you. It is a constituent of a compound called as ACP, that is acyl carrier protein, okay, which is a component of the enzyme that initiates the biosynthesis of fatty acids. Then they have a role in adrenocortical functions, which is essential to the formation of adrenocortical hormones and active acetate and cholesterol. When you will study about endocrinology, you will see that adrenocortical hormones are made up of active acetate and cholesterol. So as I already told you, there is no deficiency disease that has been recognized due to its widespread distribution in foodstuff and supply from synthesis by bacterial flora of intestine. You always have some good amount of pantothenic acid in your body. Here if you see, they have told you a little bit about the deficiency. If there is a deficiency, it may cause dermatitis, enteritis. Dermatitis is skin infection, enteritis is your intestinal infection, alopecia is loss of hair, then adrenal insufficiency, the hormones might not be there, okay. So this is all about pantothenic acid, and now we'll be doing another vitamin on your next lecture. Hope you understood. Thank you very much.